Today, we're going to be installing riser adapters. These are brackets that fit between your Kawasaki stock handlebars and your standard bar risers. What this does is it brings the handlebars up and back towards you. This will work on risers that are 1 inch or greater in height, and they work on models 2010 to present. They will not work on 2008 and 2009 because of the glove box. It'll greatly reduce your ability to turn your wheels and it'll hit the glove box. So before we begin the installation, whether you installed the risers or someone else, what I want you to do is follow these cables down about a foot and a half, and they're going to be on the left and right side. And I want you to see if they're being retained by a clip that looks like this. If they are, you're going to need to open up the clip to release the cables so that we can pull up the slack and install the riser adapters. And the way these come apart, they have 2 sets of teeth, one on either side going different directions. And the fastest way, actually the best way I found to open them up, is to put a screwdriver on one side in between the teeth and then pull up on the other side. Once you've done that on both sides, and this is a 2011 model. On later models, they only used them on one side, and later than that, they didn't use them at all. Once you've checked that, if you have caps over your bolts, you're going to need to go ahead and remove them. This bike does not have them. The best way to do it is with a small flathead screwdriver. Gently get underneath the edge and pop them up, but be careful not to damage the finish around the edges. The next step depends on what model year bike you have. Some of the bikes use junction blocks, these black boxes, and some of them use just a single tab that's small and flat on just the one side. Whether you have 2 of them or 1 of them, you're going to need to go ahead and remove the bolt that's going through and attaching it to the risers. So in this particular one, it uses a 4mm hex. Remove the bolt, set it aside. The left and the right assembly and disassembly are going to be exactly the same. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the right hand side. Next, you're going to need a 6mm hex. They come in either these T-handles, which gives you more torque, or they have the smaller L-shaped ones. Hold on to your handlebar with your chest, keep it from dropping, and remove that last bolt. Keep in mind, once you take out this bolt, both your handlebar and the riser are going to be free of each other, and they're going to want to separate. Set your riser block aside. Move everything out of the way. Take the riser, put it back in position. I'm going to try and get this out of your way so you can see what's going on. Take your riser adapter and place it over it. These are available in both black or silver. Put your bolts through. Take the shorter bolts that were included in the kit. Tighten up these. Torque specs are in the written instructions. Bolt caps are not included in the kit. Loctite is not included in the kit. Now you're going to reattach your junction block. If you have a later model, you won't have one on the right hand side, but you will do it on the left side. And now your installation is complete. You'll see the difference between a standard 2-inch riser and a 2-inch riser with a riser adapter. It moves the handlebar much closer to you, gives you a little more height, makes it much more comfortable.